I don't want to watch it. What the hell happened? Ah! Hello, my name is Mary Graves, and this is Terror Tuesday's Reactions. If I seem like a hot and sweaty mess to you today, it's because I am a hot and sweaty mess today. It is 90 degrees here in Cleveland, and we don't have air conditioning in my home. And if you hear the buzzing of something that sounds like a fan in the background, it's because I have a fan buzzing in the background. It's the only way I'm going to be able to get through the next few Terror Tuesdays, so I'll try to edit out that sound, but let's face it, it's not going to be edited out. It's canon now. But enough about that. Frankly, I think the heat and the pigtails and the very down home dress that I'm wearing today is very appropriate for tonight's movie, which is the 1972 guys going out in the woods classic Deliverance. That's all it is, right? Just guys going out in the woods, just having some fun. You know, maybe some woodland creatures and stuff. That's not all. That's not it at all. Okay, well, I'm not going into this completely blind. To be honest, I know about that scene, so I know what I'm getting into when I'm watching this. I also know that it is an all-star cast, and I'm very excited to see these guys interacting. You got Burt Reynolds, rest in peace. You got Ned Beatty, recently, rest in peace. Actually, Burt Reynolds wasn't that long ago either. You got Ronnie Cox, one of my favorites from RoboCop. And of course, Jon Voight, which, love him or not, he's a great actor in these movies, so we're dealing with it today. In finding this movie to watch today, I could only find it in places that would let you rent it. Nobody seems to be streaming it as part of their service for the regular monthly price of whatever. So I'm renting it on Amazon Prime, and Amazon, I think, may have spoiled something else for me, because it starts off with 4 city men, and it ends with only 3 are delivered from the heart-pounding experience. So now I'm expecting one of these guys to die by the end of this. So thanks, Amazon, for that. But whatever, I'm still excited to see what I haven't had spoiled for me yet. So let's get this movie started. If you are watching this movie, Deliverance, again from 1972, I don't think there's any other Deliverance movie out there. So this, you know, you're probably not, you search for it. It's a good bet that you're gonna find the exact same movie that I want you to watch. Anytime between now and next Terror Tuesdays, do a post, put something on your story, tag me in something on any social media that I am also on. I am on your Twitters, your Facebooks, your TikToks, and of course Instagram is my big one. Tag me, use the hashtag Terror Tuesdays, and you will get a share on any of those social medias that you are using. Alright, let's get this movie started in 3, 2, 1.
You want to talk about the vanishing wilderness? Listen, what are you so anxious about this? Because they're building a dam across the Coolawassa River. They're going to flood a whole valley. More air conditioners for your smug little suburb. And you know what's going to happen?
Wish my smug little suburb would have some air conditioning. Ooh. Boom.
Back in your little suburban house, in time to see the football game. Look here.
Don't kick the junk. Junk is not there for you to kick one person's junk.
This may be at the end of the line. We got a live one here.
So they have no respect for people of different cultures in their own.
Let me ask you something.
Got it. Don't assume anyone and everyone can take a joke. Also, if anyone's gonna die, I'm betting it's Guitar Guy.
You wear that hat.
Ah! That was the quote. Graves Extractions quote of the week. I didn't realize it was gonna be that soon. I just realized the guy with the guitar is Ronnie Cox. He's so much younger here than in RoboCop.
Talk about genetic deficiencies. Isn't that pitiful?
Rude. I'm tapping my own toes. See, music unites us. That's absolutely clear.
I've been insured in my life. I don't believe in insurance. What the hell you want to go around that river for?
Because it's a river and it's there.
Because it's there.
Oh!
It's there, all right.
Yeah.
I'll take 50.
Smart. He knows how to haggle.
What'd you say?
He's got the 50. He's not paying for insurance.
Sometimes you have to lose yourself before you can find anything.
Clap, 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 clap.
Mr. Lewis Medlock.
And he puts his guitar in the plastic and he's taking it with him.
I think the sound thing would be a good idea, don't you?
Yeah.
Lewis, is this where you get your rocks off?
Bum.
Let's go.
Getting some Hereditary vibes off of this kid. Does look really peaceful. I got to go whitewater rafting in both West Virginia and just a couple years ago in British Columbia. And just the most beautiful scenery in both places. Completely different scenery. But yet, still that beautiful nature thing about it. I miss it. Ah, there's your rapids.
Well, for the Lord, what do we do now?
What'd you think was gonna happen? It's a river. Oh, I didn't see this. I was confused. I'm like, is that the proper way to go fishing with a bow and an arrow? But he's got a string attached to the arrow. Okay, I got it now.
Yeah, but why do you go on these trips with me?
Because variety is a spice of life.
You know something? Terrific, Lewis! I hate him.
He's so much different than his character in RoboCop. It's kind of driving me crazy. It's wild. So does he not have a job? Does Burt Reynolds' character not have a job? They are really roughing it. I would not. I'm not a camper. I'm just not.
No one can find us up here.
Is that a good thing or is that scary? I feel like that might be a scary thing. I don't know. I'm betting he doesn't have the authority to actually use that bow. That is Burt Reynolds or Lewis's bow. No, don't kill the deer. Ugh. I get it. People hunt for food. I'm not a camper. I'm not a hunter. I don't want to watch it. Caw-caw! Caw-caw! Yay! That's what you get. Tried to kill Bambi's dad. Or Bambi, I guess.
Well, sometimes a man can hunt for 3 years. Never get shot. Isn't that right, Lewis?
Dude, that's his excuse. Not that you suck. Why are they so mean to the... I don't know the chubby one's name. Ned Beatty. Didn't these guys hear about stranger danger as kids? Don't approach strange people in the woods. Or at the mall, or in a parking lot, or whatever. That's...
Well, look, we don't want any trouble here.
Don't touch people's faces.
I don't know where the hell we are. A deal. Right, yeah, you make it.
He just tried to walk away. Hi.
All right. Get up. All right. Faster, boy.
Charlie sensed there was trouble.
See that sap below the
Yep, this is the scene. Of course, it's a little bit different after you've seen South Park, the Indiana Jones episode, so many times. Just like you don't run upstairs, you don't run up a hill either. Ugh, that makes one of you. Do it! That was a great shot. Go Ronnie Cox! Jesus. Couldn't have gone there like 3 minutes sooner? Oh, no way he's walking away from that. Better get the other guy that ran away. Wilderness fun! Do anything for him? Yeah, you can bury the body. Yeah, exactly, they would have. You did what you had to do. They're not gonna eat him, right?
One thing to do.
This isn't gonna be a cannibal thing, right?
Murder trial.
Thank you.
I don't know
Self-defense.
what he killed a man, Drew. Shot him in the back.
A man. Take your arrow, toss the body in the river, evidence gets washed away. It's not like it's a bullet. Wash your goddamn arrow.
You killed somebody.
Done.
How'd I kill somebody?
Gotta get the other guy that ran away.
Just how you gonna do that, Lewis? Where?
Oh, rip the river! That's
Where?
right there! The river. Right there.
You know that other guy's already gone for the police.
That's a great question.
He could be out there anywhere watching us right now.
There.
It's goddamn hard to follow dragon quotes.
That's also true. He could be getting other mountain men. Holy sh... This is why you don't go out into the woods.
Where's the law, Drew? Huh? What's your...
He's this close to saying, I am the law. And just quoting Sylvester Stallone. Granted, that came out after this, but still. I am the law. I feel like some of these guys are not wearing the proper shoes for this adventure. Couldn't they have maybe used the paddles to help with the digging? They've been strong enough. Shallow grave, dude. Too shallow. Nope, nope, still too shallow. That'll work.
What'd you like Jackie on?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna be the one that dies. Oh! No, you get dragged under by the rocks. Oh, shh.
Drew was shot. Something happened to him. What?
Was Drew shot? I don't think Drew was shot. Oh!
I got him. Hold on. He's right up there.
So now they're just paranoid that the guy is following them and shot at the guy.
Try and kill. What are we gonna do, Lewis? You're the guy with the answer. What the hell are we doing now?
And this is why we like the system. Does everybody understand now? Yeah, he is. Well, this seems completely safe. And totally necessary.
God damn it!
Well, that's what you get for pulling it out in the first place. You had to have known you weren't going to be able to get it back in your pocket. I will laugh my ass off if Drew, Ronnie Cox's character, just ended up going home. He hid from them all after diving out of the canoe and just went home. Oh, there's the guy with the gun. Did he really shoot the guy? Gotta do it like Katniss. Just really quick. Really quick. Just let go. You're gonna miss. Shit. Oh! Oh! What the hell happened? He shot himself? What? How? Or he just landed on it? Oh my god. It's just a flesh wound. That's all. Just a flesh wound. Burt Reynolds found an easier way up. Uh-oh. Not this. Ugh! He thought he had the wrong guy. But how? We still don't know how! What? You know, you could just drop the body down. You don't need to be all gentle with it. He is dead. I mean, who didn't see that coming, but still. Nice. See, oh, he's married. He's married? The right hand? Left hand? Dude definitely had a wedding ring, which means somebody's gonna come looking for him. Now, see, they should have just did that with the first body. Just tied him up, tied him to a rock, bloop. Ronnie! Oh! Oh! Oh, it does not look good.
What are you gonna do, Drew?
You gotta take the body back. They tied him to the side of the canoe? Come on. Really? You're just gonna leave your friend's body out there? I mean, you could just say that he fell out and he got hurt during the trip. You don't have to ignore the fact that he died. That's not a proper burial. What are you doing? Also, I think you need a bigger rock, but that's just probably me. Come on, you've been through worse at this point. Is that their cars? Ed's the master now. I was waiting for that. Well, the paranoia is strong.
Mr. Queen's got a brother-in-law back up in there somewhere. He took off hunting a couple, 3 days ago and...
Oops. Bears got him. Your brother's a racist.
Enough of this land gonna be covered with water. Best thing ever happened this time. There's a chance he might move that leg.
Oh, that sucks. Got a pinky ring.
I don't remember nothing.
Nice. Smooth.
You about ready to leave?
Hell yeah.
How come he wasn't wearing it? I don't know.
At least that's the truth.
Don't ever do nothing like this again.
Bet your ass I'm not gonna.
Don't come back up here.
Deal.
You don't have... I don't think I'll see you for a while.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't want to see you for a while either. That is super creepy. But I guess it's better than moving the headstones and leaving the bodies, right?
No!
Got me there. Man. Alright. That was intense. Like, okay, wanting to watch this movie because it appeared on Bravo's Top 100 Scariest Movie Moments list about 10 years ago. I honestly didn't think it was going to really qualify for like a horror movie. You know, it seems like it's guys in the river and the mountains and, you know, they get lost or something. And then there's that whole the scene, which of course is horrifying, but I didn't expect like the things that happened afterward to be so intense and suspenseful and dramatic. And it's the paranoia of it all. Like, Ronnie Cox's character, Drew, probably wasn't shot. That was just something that Burt Reynolds' Lewis made up to make himself feel better about everything that happened and what he made Drew do by covering up that first death. I personally struggle with the idea that maybe it was the right thing to get rid of the bodies and maybe they should have went to the cops because there was an attempted murder on their lives that resulted in the death of that guy. But I guess the justice system doesn't always work for victims. So it's a lot to debate, and I think if I were in their shoes, I probably would have agreed with Burt Reynolds' Lewis. So, oh well. But that whole paranoia thing, that whole intensity thing, that was just so well done. And then on top of it, you got the beautiful scenery of the river and their canoeing trip, you know, before everything went to hell. It was quite enjoyable. My takeaways. 1, if you're gonna go canoeing, go with an expert and make it a day trip. Don't do this overnight, we're gonna be men of the woods crap thing, and don't do it with anybody who hasn't done it before. Have an expert, people. You are not smarter than nature herself. 2, have respect for other people's cultures. I think one of the biggest issues was the way these guys from the city and the suburbs approached the people of Georgia and Appalachia, as if they were a completely different species than the one they also are. You're just inviting trouble. And 3, and I think this is the most important takeaway, stranger danger applies even when you're an adult. They teach you this when you're a kid. You do not approach strangers. It doesn't matter if you're in the big old scary city or in the big old scary woods. A stranger is a stranger is a stranger. Don't approach them. Keep your distance. That's all I'll say about that. Alright guys, this brings us to the end of another fantastic Terror Tuesdays night. This was definitely a good watch. One I'd watch again, not so sure. It's not exactly my cup of tea. I'm more of the gory 70s and 80s effects type of horror type of person more than the suspense and the paranoia type. However, this is a movie I would recommend to others to watch. It's definitely got some great performances, got some great dialogue, beautiful scenery, very well shot. Definitely one people should check off their list. Again, you can't really stream it anywhere. You have to rent it in order to stream it or buy it in order to stream it, but it is still available and out there. And remember, if you are watching this movie, Deliverance from 1972, anytime between now and next Terror Tuesdays, do a post, put something on your story, do something on any sort of social media I might also be on, and tag me. Use the hashtag Terror Tuesdays, and you will get a share on whatever social media you are using and tagging me on. That's the game I like to play, and I want you to play it with me. One quick announcement before I go. The May Queens podcast is temporarily on hold right now. In case you didn't know, Heather has been going through a lot in her life, and we are putting the podcast on hold until she is more comfortable coming back to it. That's really all the update I can give you on that. I'm keeping in touch with her as much as I can, and I will let you know when we will be back. I know you're gonna miss us. We miss you too. That is it. Have a great one, you guys, and I will see you next Tuesday.